Hello boys and girls and welcome to Holiday Bible Club 2021 Craft. My name is Anita and tonight we're going to make Jonah and the Whale. So to make our Jonah and the Whale tonight, we're going to need a few things. So we're going to need a plastic cup or a paper cup. We're going to need some blue paint, or if you wanted just blue paper or card, enough that you can wrap around your cup. We're going to need some googly eyes to make the whale's eyes, and we're going to need a piece of card and a cutout of the tail. We're going to need a needle and some string or wool and a balloon, a glue stick, a marker, a pair of scissors, a pen, some tape and some flour. It might also be useful, if you have one, a funnel, just because we're going to be putting the flour inside the balloon, so maybe a funnel and a teaspoon. It'll be handy for that. So to make a start for tonight, the first thing we need to do is take our paper cup or plastic cup and take our needle and thread. And you're going to take your cup and just in the centre of the cup, push the needle right down through the centre of your cup and then pull it right through. And before you get it to the very end, you just want to get the end of your thread and tie a knot on the end of it. Just big enough. It doesn't have to be a massive knot, but just a big enough knot that whenever you pull your thread through the rest of the way through your cup, that your knot will stop it from going right down. Okay, so just a knot at the end, and then you just pull your thread through. Not too hard because you don't want it to pull right through. Okay, so that's us finished with the needle. So just take the thread off the needle, maybe get an adult to help you with this bit, and once you've finished with your needle, just pop it away somewhere safe so that it can't be stood or sat on. So once we've got our thread attached to our cup, then it's time to paint the cup. Now if you're using paper, just cut your paper the size so that it will go right round and just tape it down the side. Or if you're using paint, just use, I used acrylic paint, and you don't need it very much. You just want to put a nice light layer on to your cup, just enough so that it colours your cup blue. So just enough to colour your cup. Okay, and that shouldn't take too long to dry. So while we're waiting for that to dry, we're going to cut out our tail. So just take your tail and your piece of card, set your tail onto your card or your blue card or your white card, and just draw around it with a pen, and that will give you this here. And then just take your scissors and cut out your tail, so that'll give you your blue tail. Okay, I cut out two and glued them together, leaving the wee tabs at the very end not glued together, so that I could fold them down so that I can attach them to my cup whenever we're ready to do that bit at the end. Okay, so just glue your tail, leave these wee tabs and fold them back on themselves so that the white bit's shown, and that's what you're going to attach onto the body of your wheel. So to make our Jonah is basically a balloon, okay? So take your balloon, and if you have a funnel, this will be handy. So just stretch out your balloon and put it over the nozzle of the funnel, just so that your flour can run freely down into your balloon, okay? And you're only going to need maybe 3, maybe 4 teaspoons of flour. So take your flour and your teaspoon, and if you don't have a funnel, you can maybe stretch your balloon out enough. So just work it down into your balloon, okay, and you'll see it'll start to move more freely. And if you don't have a balloon, or if you don't have a funnel, just get your flour onto your teaspoon and over the bag, just sort of, or over a cup or something, so that you're not wasting your flour and you can keep putting it in. So you just want your balloon, to be heavy enough that whenever you throw it up, it'll be enough for you to catch it again in your cup, okay? And then that's your Jonah. So you just work at it to get your flour into your balloon. And like I say, just 2 or 3 teaspoons of flour. You'll know yourself how much flour you want. It depends on how full you want your Jonah to be, okay? And then that's nice and sort of squidgy, so you can mould it into any shape you want it to be as well. And just sort of keep pushing it down in to your balloon. So once you've got your flour all pulled down in to your balloon, then take it off your funnel and then just get your balloon and tie a knot in it, just the way you would a normal balloon if you were blowing it up. So just tie your knot in your balloon. You can take your time and just fill it up a wee bit fuller than I have in the video here, so just so that it looks like this one, so it's a wee bit fuller, okay? Tie your knot and then just take your marker and draw on a wee stick man, okay? And then once you have that done, take your cup again with the bit of string that we had attached down in, and then just tie your balloon, your Jonah, on to your string, and that gives us this bit here. So the next bit that we're going to do is pick our googly eyes. So just pick whatever size of googly eyes you want. You can have a big one and a small one, or 2 small ones, or I just sort of went for 2 of the bigger ones. Okay, and just use your glue stick and glue them on to your paper cup or your plastic cup, okay? And then after we do that, it's time for the tail. And for the tail, you just really want to put a wee drop of glue onto the tail, just using your glue stick. Turn your cup upside down and attach your tail whatever way you want to attach your tail onto your wheel, okay? And just sort of hold it down and get a wee piece of tape and just tape on your tail onto your wheel. And then that's you, all done. And you'll be able to just throw your drone and catch them. I'm not very good at it. Hopefully you'll be better than me. Hope you enjoyed the craft for tonight. Bye bye.
Okay, hopefully I will see you tomorrow again, but as promised, we're going to finish with the beginning of our Captain's Challenge, which begins when you hear the sound of the horn in 3, 2, 1, go.